people should have enough sense to know that whether or not they're drinking too much sugar.
I could buy 216 ounces or go back for a refill. You know, where do you stop?
That's some of the reaction as we took our cameras around the region today trying to get your take on Mayor Bloomberg's push to try to ban large quantity sugary sodas. Want to go to the phones. We got some people who've been on hold. Michael is calling us from Pennsylvania. Michael, what's your take on this?
Well, again, I mean, to me, it seems it's just like government intruding on our own private space where obviously to them, the American people are just way too stupid to realize when they're doing something wrong.
Thank you, Michael. You know, there is a public element to this. As much as I'm pro-choice when it comes to what you want to do with your body and what kind of sodas you want to do, there is a health cost that comes with it. There is the state and taxpayers wind up paying the cost of medical treatment for obesity in a lot of cases. The same argument that they used to try to make the attacks on smoking.
Based on soda?
Based on obesity.
Based on diabetes.
But we're talking about soda. This is, you know, if it's a problem, and arguably it is, and arguably it isn't.
It is a problem. Then we should ban pizza. We should have a big tax on pizza. If you eat a whole pie, you're going to die of obesity.
I say we ban helicopters. Doesn't the mayor like to ride around in his helicopter and he rides it?
We should ban everything.
And guess what? As a diabetic, they tell us not to eat pizza because of the sauce, the cheese. It's not good for you.
And clearly you still are.
And what about the pizza with the cheese? What about the pizza with the cheese in the crust?
And pepperoni.
Is that should, I mean, clearly that should be banned, right?
But guys,
that's over the top.
2 years from now, and I know most of the callers are going to disagree with this. Part of it is because they don't like Bloomberg, and part of it is because it plays into the nanny state. 2 years from now, both of you will praise Bloomberg.
There is not a prayer of that happening, and I'm a big supporter of Bloomberg. I just think on this nanny stuff state, he is completely wrong.
Let's help out Dominic's argument a little bit. A couple of the comments from Twitter, and let's start with Joel Randall, who wrote in to say it can help by getting rid of those hazardous 24-ounce CNC sodas from bodegas that kids go crazy over for 50 cents. It is cheap. It is a cheap drink there. Fitness Restored. Similar to the smoking ban, I believe this proposed ban on sugary drinks will have a positive effect.
Fitness Restored obviously has a health store because he's Fitness Restored, or he's a personal trainer, and then there's money in it to be made for him. He wants people working out.
But if you know how easy it is to say that you're against something that's bad for your health? That's very easy to say, oh, I'm against, you know what, all smokers we should get rid of all smoking. We should get rid of all drinking. Get rid of all this overeating and beveraging with the sugar. You know something? That's the easy side to take. When you want to think about your personal liberty, your personal freedoms, this, again, you have to think of the slippery slope argument. This can go to everything that you like. As soon as it hits something that you like, that's when you want it to stop. Someone like me wants it to stop at the beginning when we start to hit on all those personal liberty matters.
You make very valid points, and I know we're running short on time, but what happens when what we're looking at in America right now? Physical education almost doesn't exist in schools for the most part. That's number one. Number two, there's a McDonald's, and no, I'm not attacking their brand, but there's a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Domino's on every corner in major cities. Right. So you add up no physical education, you add up all this fast food loaded with salt and sugar, and the rates are going through the roof, guys. Somebody has to do something.
Tell the parents to get their kids out and get a paper out and start walking. It's not the government's job to tell them what they should be doing.
And Tom is upset again.
Again.
Somebody get
My blood pressure's through the roof.
Somebody get this man a Pepsi to help him cool off.
I drink Diet Coke. Diet Coke, gentlemen. Send it to my home.
You can have as much as you want.